Welcome to the farm today. Working on the, let me back up here, windrower for digging potatoes. This looks like we'll be digging sweet potatoes here maybe next week, so we need to get a few things fixed, a few things changed out on it. These oblong gears that shake the chain to shake the dirt off of and out of the potatoes. So that's what we'll be working on today, at least this afternoon. First thing we need to do is get the chain apart here, see if I got it enough so I can pull it apart in here. And let's see here. Oh wait, this technically isn't the master link, but turn it like this. A little more. There you go, a little more. There we go. Come on, fall apart. There we go. Got a crowbar stuck in here so it doesn't go down over the edge. Let's see here, we'll get this. There's that side. Got the torch out here because I'm not going to mess around with an impact gun or anything trying to get these off. Figure I'll just cut the bolts and we'll replace the bolts because it'll be faster to do it that way. Be a lot easier too. Let's hope we cut the right bolt. Alright, 4 bolts cut, 2 more to go. Getting these lower ones put on where we know we didn't have a spacer of any type. There we go. Just ordered those right there, these wheels. Obviously they're a tad bit worn out in a few spots, so we'll be replacing those too when they get here. Okay, I'm gonna put these on here. These just sit on these spacers slash shoulders to keep them off, and then they rotate. There's no bearings in there, so they do, because of friction, eventually do wear out. Let's see here. Oh boy, just too many threads. Yep. I'll have to cut it off. But I'm using a stop nut down here instead of a lock washer, that way if it won't hopefully come loose, I can get my wrench back out. There's all the shaker sprockets put on. The other thing I got to do is replace the slip clutch that I broke last year while trying to repair it. This slip clutch comes down to this gearbox, which comes down and runs this set of chains that comes off the side. We'll run the potatoes off the side and dump them in a row. Hopefully it'll make it easier to pick them up. If we have this running this way, it might pick them up a little bit faster. So I got to figure out how to get this off. It's cast. If you look at it here, it's cast something. Don't know if it's cast iron or cast steel. We were heating on it last year, trying to get it off, and we were pulling on it, and of course it broke because we got it a little too hot. got our little rollers in here the other day. Finally got them put on. Instead of, they didn't come with no fancy little standoff like this. They just used a piece of black 1/2-inch pipe for my standoff. That way I was able to cut them to the length I needed, because each one, most of them were different. So we got those put in now. Now here comes the fun part, is getting the chains put back up over. I'm going to start with that one over there, because I think it's going to be slightly easier because it's not worn out. Where this one on this side over here is worn out, and you just look at it just right and it falls apart. So we'll do that one over there first. Hopefully that's the easier one to put together. Right, I don't think it's going to shake very well because the chain's so worn out. You know, we'll run it and see what happens. I guess worst case is we got to change the chain out in the field. We got one out in the warehouse, so we're good to go with that. Now let's see, we got the oil changed from the gearbox. That hasn't been changed since only God knows when. Pretty much the only thing that's left to do to this thing at the moment is to grease the couple of grease points on it, and we'll call it good for now. At some point here, we'll put the chain that shoots off the side off. He wants to dig unfortunately, Ted is in the middle of the row, in the middle of the field, so he doesn't want the side chain on yet. But that's good. We'll see how this runs. See if we need to actually replace the chain, this one that's worn out. We'll see what happens. Guess we'll see you around.